Recording.
Okay.
Okay. In what ways would you say that coaching an academic team is different from coaching any other team?
Oh, that is an exciting question. Let's see. I don't have to worry about physical injuries. And I am not required to have practices during vacation times and stuff, which is very cool.
Even though you should.
And we can have them, but we're not required to do that. And so I don't have to get all that set up and be worried about people jumping fences to get in here and stuff like that. And then I think too, it's different because a lot of times the coaches feel responsibility to the other coaches to be, like spotters or refs or timers or judges for the other people's sports. But I don't have that. It's not like they're like, oh, you should come and time this swim thing because I timed your track meet, or something like that. So I don't have that where, but then it's different too because even though we're considered part of the coaching in Poway Unified School District, the athletic coaches really don't consider us part of it. And so we're kind of in a no man's land. And that's kind of negative. That's a negative thing about it. We're not really a club and we're not really a sport. So they don't really recognize us anywhere. So we're sort of this weird stepsister type group. And then also, I don't get to, in this, deal with anything beyond really the North County. You know how a lot of times the sports, you get to go other places, LA, a lot of times our kids can go to LA. But we don't get to do anything like that, which, I guess it's okay because North County is big and that's fun, but I don't have that type of thing. And I also don't have, like some of the coaches have a big old staff. I don't have that. Where we have, football, there must be, 25 coaches or something like that. So I don't have anything like that. But other than that, we have practices. I set up the venues. I have to, I do a banquet. I go to the coaches meetings. But I don't deal with the physical therapist, like CJ. I don't deal with that. I don't have any of those physical injuries, which makes it so much easier for me. I also don't have a parent cheer team or whatever you call that, like the parent foundation, the parent, group.
Yeah.
Boosters.
I don't have boosters, so that's kind of sad.
We could start a boosters.
But we could start a boosters, Katie. So, we don't have that. And so it is different, and the reason it's different is because we're not really under athletics, we're not really under clubs, but they do call us coaches, and they do put us in the Poway Unified School District. We are considered coaches. We're on that little list.
Okay.
I have a question for you.
Wait, he gets asked his last question.
Do you believe the academic team is given enough respect or credit that it deserves at this school?
At our school, our principal really loves academic team, and he tries to do as much as possible. It's been really hard the last couple of years because of the budget. So no, I think nobody's getting enough respect. But our principal really does like academic team. We had a principal here who didn't like academic team. Then it was horrible. He didn't understand it. He thought it wasn't a team sport. He didn't understand that it was a niche for kids to be in, that it was a really positive thing for our students or for our school. And so that was horrible. So I would say that there are some teams like that. I know there are in our North County Academic League because there are some coaches who are just so woeful about that. But I feel like we're fortunate with this administration because they do respect it. They put us, our athletic director puts us on the list for sign-ups for supervisions. We're always on the list, and so we get the person to come to be our buzzer judge and stuff. So I think we're respected by him, our athletic director. He looks at us and says, okay, we're sort of part of them, even though we're not really kind of in between. And then our administration likes it. Our custodians are fabulous to us, very respectful of the academic team. The dance team coach, was just asking, hey, how's your team doing on GPAs? Because we want to try to be high with you guys, And so I think that people do recognize us as a real team, and that because the administration actually thinks an academic team is great for kids and sees that there are kids involved, I think it's good here. I think that if we didn't have an administration that respected us, nobody else would either.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Thank you.
You had a question?
Yeah, I
Should I
have
keep
a,
recording?
yeah, it's fine.